Hello everyone, I am Vinit Sharma and today I will be explaining the concept of aggregation framework using MongoDB Shell. So first of all, what is aggregation framework? It is a kind of a pipeline which processes data in different stages. Every stages take on a bunch of data, processes it and give it to the another stage as a input, and so on. The data goes on till the stages as required. So this is a kind of a pipeline which is the work is performed in batches, in stages. For example, consider making mashed potatoes. You carry out a few steps. You go to the market, bring some potatoes, like five out of many potatoes. You come home, you clean it, you boil it, then you mash it and mix it with different ingredients. You follow a set of procedures. Similarly, the data need to be processed. They are not being used as a raw data. For example, like if you want to do anything, the first step is filtering out the unwanted data. In usual cases, we don't require whole lot of data. We require only a particular batch of data. So the first step we usually do is filtering out data. Then we clean it, transform it, aggregate it, and make it suitable for our purpose. We introduce new variables if required. Going on, we work on precising the output to make it more appropriate to display, and like sorting it out, like projecting the output, limiting the amount of variables displayed. So these are all the things usually carried out while planning a aggregation framework, working on a aggregation framework. So to explain all this, I have taken an example, a problem that I will be solving using the five steps displayed on the screen. The problem is as such: we need to get to know details of builders based in Galway uh, who have built more than a certain amount of prison and who have exceeded budget by certain amount. So seeing our problem statement, we can see here builders from Galway. So county is a variable there in a collection, so we don't need to worry about it. There's a variable for count, at least 30 prison. This count is not mentioned in our collections. It will be calculated using an aggregating function. Then there is a exceeded budget variable. It is also not there in the collection. It will be calculated using a subtract operator. So this is how we will be going ahead. We will be creating variables for the problem, and we will be working on it. So going step by step, let's go on. Step first will be filtering out the data. As I said, the whole lot of data is not required. Here we only need data of builders that are based in Galway. So first and foremost, I will show you how much of data is already available in our dataset. There are thousands of rows available. We don't need to work on all the rows. So first thing we will do is use a match operator and filter out the data and get the data of builders that are based in Galway only. Okay, sorry, I didn't copy the whole thing. So here, as you can see, still we have got a lot of data to work on. We don't have precise data. We are getting all the variables. We will be further filtering it out. Let's see what's the count of data we are working on now. 301. That's a major difference. Now this 301 data will be passed on to stage 2, where we will be further working on it. We will be creating the variable exceeding budget. So exceeded budget will be created by subtracting the actual cost through with projected cost, and it will be stored in a variable called budget exceeded. And we will use a operator which will actually display only these variables displayed here: builder name, annual turnover, and budget exceeded. So it will also precise our results. Let's see how does it goes. So here we can see our result is precise. We have got one of the variables that we will be using. we also need one more variable. We also need to average out exceeding budget. It will be carried out in the third step, where we will be using aggregating functions. So here, to calculate the count of prisons and the average of exceeded budget, we will be using a group by function, a kind of a group by function, using a group operator, where we will be using some operator to store the count of prisons made inside a variable num prisons made, and the average of budget exceeded variable inside average budget exceeded. So here, as you can see, there's average budget exceeded, and we have also created the number of prisons made variable. But here, as you can see, average budget exceeded is showing us value with a lot of decimal values. So we will be further precising it. We will be rounding up the value to two decimal places in fourth step, and we will also work on the further criterias like 35 prisons, more than 35 prisons only, and more than average exceeding budget of 12,500 only. We will also put out these criterias. So to firstly, to round up our value, we will be using a round operator. We will use it on average budget exceeded, and we will round up it to two decimal places. Later on, we will again use a match function, where we will specify our conditions that number of prisons made should be greater than or equal to 35, and average budget exceeded should be greater than 12,500. Note down here, here we are using greater than equal to, and here we are using greater than. It is based upon the condition specified in the question. So here we can see we are getting three of the documents in output. Now the last thing that we need to do here is order the output by average exceeded budget in descending order. So in step 5 we will be sorting out the output. For sorting, it is simple operator. We will specify by which variable we need to sort the output, and in which we need to sort it. Like if we specify -1, it will be sorting the output in descending order of average budget exceeded. Here we are sorting it in descending order. If we specify 1, it will be sorting it out in ascending order. So here, as we can see, the average budget exceeded is sorted out in descending order. So that's all from my side. This is the thing that we can carry out. These are the steps that we can carry out while performing aggregation frameworks in MongoDB Shell. Thank you.